Top of the game. Salute, salute, salute. New York nigga, baby, salute. You were here early, huh? Okay. That's from last night. Why is last night chest over here? Top of the game. Salute, salute. As as I told you, 10 a.m. this morning. It's not going to be a long live. It's going to be, kind of to the point. Um, I got KShine pulling it up, and let's make it so set here microphones. So yeah, that's about better right there. And just to get his topic, his views on everything that's going on, you know, with the whole fuck the streets movement. Just to get some type of clarity, from a person in the field. Of course, we know K. Shine been doing it for a long period of time. So I wouldn't say a rapper. He's a whole lot more than a rapper. He's somebody. He's somebody on the field. You know. Give me 1 second, y'all. Yeah. I'm back, y'all. That was K. Shine. Basically, he was parking, trying to get back. Got to get back inside where he can join the live. Let's see. William Harvey, salute, salute. What's good, man? In fact, shout the people out. Let me see who in the chat. Just jump right to it. I gotta go pick my car. Get my car service. My cousin just hot right there. Asiatic, I see you in here. Salute, salute. Shout out to South Jersey. See the chat. I see the chat on the move early. No, but yeah, like I was saying, man. Man, I should close that back door. I hear the train loud as hell. You know, OG Blue for Queen. Salute. You already know what it is. I see you. I see you in the building, homie. But yeah, in short, all right, there we go. Let me enlarge it. Get out that little box. But yeah, in short, this gonna be a topic that's gonna go on for days and days and days. Being I kind of jumped out in the forefront, I figured I'd just go ahead and continue, my individual campaign speaking for the streets. Why? Like I said last night, the streets didn't the streets didn't pick anything for us. You know what I mean? The streets didn't say, hey, we're gonna choose you, and you're gonna get that hammer, you're gonna run in the bank, and you're gonna rob the bank. No, we made those decisions. We came up with those screens and plots. You know, Unfortunately, some of us did a lot of time, but we were able to handle our time. Not get in a situation to start screaming and yelling about, fuck the streets, thinking that that's gonna mean something, to the court system, to the powers that be. White people definitely don't want to hear it. Once you commit a crime, it doesn't matter if you OJ. You see what happened with OJ, you know? He got over a murder rap, but then turned around and had to fight what was his. They robbed him for all his all his achievements, his trophies, stuff like that. He found out when he was at the auction in Vegas, went to get his stuff and went to prison for it. You know what I mean? So I mean, it is what it is. You know, you got certain people that done things, may have got around it and turned around, and they found another way to line them up. Look at all the years R. Kelly been out in the street doing certain things, and living his life and having his way. And as soon as he challenged something in terms of where his royalty and his money was at, look where he at now. I mean, you do know that came from that, right? It didn't come from R. Kelly living how he was living for the past 30 years. It came from R. Kelly finally speaking up, trying to figure out, where his hard earnings is at. What they did, lined them up. The very same people he was buying Mercedes Benzes for, and Birkin bags, and keeping them cleaned up. The same people they used against him. I mean, it's a no-brainer, man. It's really a no-brainer. You may get away with some things, but other than that, and then you dudes is testifying and writing statements and making phone call tips and stuff like that. And they're not even protecting y'all. They released that information so we know who told, who didn't tell. We know if it was somebody being recorded or they willingly made a statement. So the streets didn't tell y'all to tell. The streets didn't tell people to make statements. So any statement made is what I mean, of your own admission, of your own guilt. You can't say, oh, well, it's the streets' fault now. Right, give me 1 minute, y'all. Good example. Mute the mic. Don't let people be heard. Sorry, y'all. Again, that's KShine. He's still trying to, get himself together. He's coming. He definitely popping in or whatever. So we're gonna get on, what I mean, get on with the get on. Um, this will, no sound. Why is it no sound? Can you hear me now? Can anybody hear me? OG Blue, can you hear me? What about now? No sound. You can hear me now, Blue? Yes. Yeah. So anyway, so we got to stop being quick to deflect. Good now, okay. We got to stop being quick to deflect and just start dealing for what it really is. The streets that have nothing to do with nothing that you chose to do. You may have done it surrounding the streets, but you wasn't in the streets doing what y'all was doing. A lot of y'all dudes are doing shit via phone and stuff like that or whatever, and you got yourself trapped off. No in betweens. You know? If you want to pop in, Blue, I dropped the link for you. You know what I mean? You're welcome. I just don't want a bunch of people up here, only certain people up here while I'm, basically vibing and interviewing KShine, just to get his views. Like I said, this ain't got nothing to do with, nothing in particular in terms of people, places, and things as we know it. We just talking about these guys, these Georgia cats all of a sudden, want to get all, now it's about, let me see right here. Now it's about, oh, fuck the streets. Nah, bro. Y'all dudes is out there doing that. You don't see none of us. You don't see none of us on trial for stupid shit, dumbass murders over a pointless conversation. Things is gonna happen. I put the link in the trap, and I said in the trap. I put the link in the chat. Anybody want to join the conversation, you're welcome. But no trolling, no trolls whatsoever. Well, I know who you are, so if you hop up in here, I'm gonna move you off stage in case Sean get in. I need a very clear conversation. That's right, the real from the fake. The real from the fake in the bill. I see you. So if you want, grab that link. Thanks for the $20 donation. OG Blue from Queens, salute. At the end of the day, man, we gotta start just being real with ourselves first and then real with others. Like if you notice, let's just take it back. If you notice, you had a lot of people that got locked up, right? The male matrices, Casanova 2 times. Shout out to the homies, by the way. This ain't no shot at them, but they seem to get incarcerated and with the hopes of maybe, getting a time reduction. They have categories and a citizen guideline, right? So part of getting it down with departure, they want you to basically take accountability for your actions, to admit whatever it is you may have or may not have done, right? And I'm gonna specify that what you may not or may have done. And the bros did that. Like nobody sat there and stacked on nobody, but I think they should be an example where when you write a letter and you denouncing blood or you denouncing Crip, you still gonna get time. So I don't think that denouncing, your gang or denouncing the streets really matter at that point. You're already incarcerated and you've already been found guilty. You understand what I'm saying? So, with that said, it was a pointless gesture, so to say, by these guys in Atlanta. It was pointless because you still got that probation. Your personal business, whatever you may have said out your mouth, is still out in the public now. It doesn't matter if you're on the phone and you didn't know. First of all, how do you not know that you're on a recorded line and it tells you this call may be recorded for law enforcement purposes? Oh, you didn't know? And they've been doing that since way back when I was doing time. Because it's your right to know what you're up against, right? It's a law that they have to make that known so that you don't say anything incriminating that may hurt your case. Yeah. And your lawyer tell you, hey, watch what you say on that phone in there. It's recorded. This goes back to the 80s and everything, 70s. You say the wrong thing over the phone and you're going to get jammed up. So let's just say, hypothetically speaking, right? And the reason I'm bringing this up, because I had a conversation earlier with somebody, and they were like, well, young Doug really didn't tell, but he was talking over a phone. So he didn't hear the notice. As many times as you make a phone call, you don't hear that notice. Then on top of it, let's say somebody bought a burner phone in there, right? You a multi-millionaire and you dealing with a RICO case, publicly known RICO case, and you just accepted the phone from whoever you got it from, and with just talking free on it without thinking, maybe this phone is tapped. Maybe they're making this phone available to me to line me up, to get me to say something, anything that may have helped the prosecution. You in there because the people told on you. So you don't think that could be another form of trickery? Yeah, let's get him that phone. So this way he can say what he want to say, so on and so forth. First of all, who bought you the phone? You understand what I'm saying? So it all goes back to the same thing. A lot of them dudes was careless. And because they was being careless and irresponsible for their own freedom and their own safety, they jammed themselves or put themselves in more of an awkward situation than they were already in. It just is what it is, man. Good morning and top of the game to all my Facebook family out there. All my homies on Twitch, salute. IG, Instagram, salute. Because, yeah, right now we on all platforms. All right? Again, shout out to Wack 100 and thank you, Wack. You know what I mean? For your contribution to the 212 channel. You can see why dudes, whack this, and that. CK, why you rock with Wack? Because he does what y'all don't do. The same way I help and support people, Wack help and support me. He didn't have to. I didn't put no pressure on him. He initiated to me, yo, Corey. Instead of you just worrying about YouTube, you got to have it where you linked in with everything. iHeartRadio, Apple Music, Spotify. Yeah. Yeah. And as promised, he made some things shake out. This is why as we talking right now, we're on Facebook. We're on Twitch. So yeah, we global right now. I'm giving KShine a little time to adjust. That was him that called twice and let me know he's just got to take care of some things. You know how it is. Outside of the internet, outside of the studio, outside of battle rap, the man has a family. He got to do what he got to do for the family before he sit down and get comfortable and chop it up with us. But yeah, the offer's out there. I really want to go back and forth with somebody in this vibe, see what your day look like. Just to warm the stage up until KShine get there. But yeah, man. So we gotta stop using our own people as a scapegoat. It went from you doing whatever you doing. Once you got famous off of us from the support of the people, you went from that to not even paying the people any mind. Never really gave back to your community. I'm gonna be honest with you. We don't even care about too much about the turkey drives and stuff like that. This is why. You guys made millions. I've fed in the past my whole community off those same streets y'all talking about. multiple times, several times. Off them same streets you're saying fuck. No, I didn't have to sell drugs for it. Because I took care of my community. I implemented a security system where we secured our own neighborhood. The Red Dot Indians, yeah, they call it Swabbies, all that. Them, the Arab community, and the Jewish community supported my businesses. In return, I supported theirs. And so I was able to go to a meat market or halal market or kosher market and get all these things in bulk. Yeah, I know what it feels like to have a van pull up with nothing but turkeys. I know what it feels like to see the pride, the happiness, and the joy in people's face when you're handing them those turkeys. When you handing them those coats and the toys for tots and stuff like that. I don't got a record deal. Well, I'm lying, I do, but you know, I didn't make it to that plateau that they made it to. You know? So it's not about what you're doing. Okay, y'all. Salute top of the game, KShine in the building. Let's get down to it, man. Salute.
Yep. Salute, Brody. What's going on, Brody? How you?
Ain't nothing, man. It's all good, man. Hey, look, man. You know why I called you out to this, because I need a clean, honest opinion. I don't need these dudes to try to come up here and utilize my platform to sugarcoat their campaigns. So I wanted to talk to you because I know where you stand at, and you kind of in the middle where you don't really want to voice your opinion, but at the same time you can't help but do so because you wanted to, you in the forefront of entertainment when it comes to battle rap. My personal opinion, you're the nicest in the game, but that's another conversation for another time. Zip them up, baby. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna hold you too long. I know you're busy, so I ain't gonna hold you too long. Let me ask the first question, right? What's your personal opinion on now this fuck the street thing and all that?
Personally, I mean, I see what people saying, but I personally I can't agree with it for the simple fact that I still got people we just not fortunate enough to say that yet. You feel me? And I understand some brothers feel like they could do what they do. Their life is already going a certain pace to where they don't got to look back at things. But people like me, I still got people that's back there, and I know I know what it's like to be forgotten about, left for dead and all of that. So I can never say that while my people, and I didn't like it. So I can never say that while my people still there trying to find their way, bro.
Facts.
I can never, if I got the access, however you want to say it, to the other world or whatever they saying, and my people are still here, nigga, I gotta open that door. I can never say fuck the streets, bro.
Facts. Now I was gonna do something a little different, but I'm gonna spare you on this one. I got some footage that you didn't even know I got when you this big, bro. And you spitting. You got on your little boots and you spitting. And you going in, and I'm like, yo, I don't want to make the brother emotional on the stage. You know what I mean? So I ain't gonna put that. I was supposed to say your kids. I remember this. You was a kid. You had to be about 8,
like
9
you gotta
years
look.
old.
It's the culture, Yeah, the street, the culture. That shit been embedded in us since children. You feel what I'm saying? That's almost like saying for me, just fuck your whole lifestyle. Like the streets is like hip hop. All of that shit all came from the streets. We got no music. We got no rap music. We got no nothing without the streets. How could niggas say fuck the streets? All the lessons. And I'm not promoting. Yeah, be a street nigga, be a thug, be a gangster. That's the furthest thing I'm promoting. If anything, I'm promoting stay out the streets, but not fuck the streets, bro.
And that's the reason why I had to hit you, because I know your passion is a little different. Like I seen you in tears, right? In certain situations where you want to change things, and you looked at me when they said, CK, you know what, bro? yo, they can't give me those men that they're giving all these cats. Why? He said, I promise you, bro, I go broke trying to change the way the streets look in terms of people and, you know,
Real
just
shit.
kids. And you said it, and I never forgot that moment. It's the reason why I always call you, babe, bro, you good? Because we share the same passion. You
Yeah,
know?
cause shit real, man. Like, even though when we on vacations with our families and shit, we living our life. You remember when we get off that plane and we go back to look out for the brothers and we see niggas that's less fortunate, and that feeling go right away when we see like, yo, you know, niggas are still trying to find their way out this shit. When I'm in the town and I'm figuring out what people are going through and shit, like, nah, bro, you can't say fuck the streets, bro, unless, bro, I just, even not even unless, there's no way I could say that, bro. Real shit. Ain't no way I could say that.
Facts. Hey,
Ain't
now,
no
let
way
me
I
ask
could
you
say
this
that,
question.
bro. Like, you know, if anything, it's for us that was the people that already lived that shit, not to glorify it, but to teach the youth, like, what comes with this shit. Not just the money, not just the cars and the women. The consequences that come behind this life when niggas is, I got brothers that's alive we can't speak to. I got brothers that's incarcerated forever. I got brothers in the dirt. You feel me? I got brothers that told on, but like, you feel me? It's things that you got. We supposed to be letting them know that if we gonna be talking about the streets, but we can't say fuck it though.
Yeah, I want to read a comment. Did I bring my lookers here? I want to read a comment, right? Because the brother said exactly what I want people to know, right? Um, Ray Bethel said, I hope you understand fuck the streets means fuck the street mentality that says it's okay to destroy each other. Facts, Ray. Right? And that's what I want you to know out there. That's what it means. Like they should have said, you know, like I was saying, you know, reach the streets, not fuck the streets, reach the streets, show them a
Yeah,
different way. When you say
right.
fuck the streets, it's like,
It's like leaving them
okay,
for dead. It's almost like leaving shit for dead for me. I say help
exactly.
the streets, not fuck the streets. Help the streets.
Like,
That's what
and
I'm on.
once
Let's help the streets. Why fuck them?
facts. Now, once 21 Savage fell in the fire, I'm not gonna say it was my video directly he heard, but I know when I dropped my video going in, a lot of people started hitting me, even people from Atlanta, you right, CK, that I started seeing other dudes attacking him, right? Even Boosie, even Lil Boosie said something, right? Then I seen where he was on the post, he was kind of retracting what he said. He said, well, maybe I should have said save the streets. Boom. So he got
That's
it.
better. I agree with that totally, and that goes with the narrative that the comment that just was said. Like, yeah, if we coming at it that aspect, then that's something totally different because we're not saying disregard them or we're not promoting the negativity. We telling them exactly what I just said, the opposite. We telling them, yo, we tried that path and that don't work, and that's a way of saving them in itself. It don't mean we can't turn everybody gazillionaires or change everybody, you know, financial shit, but we could definitely change niggas mental and that can help their living range, bro.
And that's a whole fact. Listen, y'all, in 5 minutes, I'm gonna put the link in the chat with rules, with instructions. Don't ask any personal game questions. KShine not here for that. It's okay. Hey, how your family, this and that. That's all good. If you want to know something personally about him and his career, and his platform, it's okay. But no trolling allowed. You try to troll, he ain't gotta respond. I'm kicking you off stage. Bottom line, no in betweens. That's that. Cause yeah, I'm gonna protect mine. We don't do that. So
Niggas say what they like, man.
anybody want to join the thing? I put the link in there. I'm only gonna let you up when KShine tell me it's okay to let y'all up. But the link is now in the chat.
You're not as valid. Yeah, I fucks with the people. The people fucks with Shine Land. Let them up, man.
Yeah, you know. But it's funny, bro, cause I be driving sometime, and you know, Hercules Lurking gonna always be like my number one joint. Wow.
Appreciate you,
One,
bro.
yeah, one I was with you for a minute when you first see CK, yo, watch how I kill this. But then I was around for quite a few things, man. I never forget when we went to the studio in Bushwick. You know what I mean? And we all was in there
Mm,
vibing, yeah, the Herc smoking. And
yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, that was the solidarity moment for me. Like, it wasn't no arguing. You know, we all shoot the shit. So we, fuck out of here, laughing
Yeah,
and
all
joking.
day, fact.
But we came in and then we left out in the same condition in which we walked
got that
in.
work done. Nigga got that work done and dipped out.
Yeah.
Professionally,
you know, so
going front. That was a moment. That was an epic moment. That was a good moment. Word.
Do you remember? You remember who
Not to cut your wisdom, big bro. Word, but that was an epic moment.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about. All the bros was there. That shit, a good vibe, man. But there wasn't no tension, and that's the energy we need if we make this situation happen when we help.
Yeah, I'm a little. For some reason, it's a little choppy or whatever. I don't know if it's my end or your end. But I'm gonna say this right here, right? Because you know, CK sneaky. Yeah, you know, I'm sneaky with how I throw my jabs, right? That was a jab to everything that's Damo out there. I don't care if you hurt, Billy. Bring back solidarity, man. Stop the separation. Yeah, see, we on one thing, but I just seized that opportunity because I've been many places with him before this great, wall of depression, I call it. Everybody's depressed now because you're separated the brothers from their brothers. So that's my little 1CK moment, the jab, y'all.
Real shit.
Look, bro, we didn't went to Florida, Cali. We didn't travel to about 400 or 500 of us. Travel. Music is loud. Club is lit. You can hear us over the music. Whoa! Going crazy. They choose to separate. Remember we was in Florida, in Orlando, and they had on I forgot what they had on. They had Moneybag Yo on, and that shit knocking with that bass, but then you just heard all over the music. Whoa! The DJ said, "Yo, turn it down, turn it down." The Hercs in the building. They knew it was us. They knew it was us. You know they gotta miss that. If somebody say they don't miss that, they was never heard to begin with, bro.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Come on, we had times, man.
Nah, nigga, it was too heavy, bro. It was too heavy out there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And so I say that.
Yeah, man. Shit, just unity is what it's all about. You know what I mean? And we do more together, man. We way more together. We get more accomplished together as a family. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, as a family, we just get way more done together. We a lot more people see results than that don't even got to do with our circle. I'm talking about
in general. Yeah, he lagging a little bit, y'all. So bear with him. Hopefully he'll be back on stage. If not, I'll bring him back up. But the reason why I brought that up, yeah. All right, into the studio. Yeah. And the reason why I brought that up.
Yeah, I'm here. I don't know what happened to the service.
Yeah, it just buffer. It does that sometimes. I mean, and then it's for some reason it's really windy. Like it's not even cold, but it's windy. At the end of the day, though,
I might be lagging. It's the area I'm in, bro.
Yeah. Okay. You good now? Yeah, you up there in the Adirondack somewhere, baby boy. But yeah, y'all, and the reason why I brought that up, right, was to say this. You can say fuck the streets all day long, but every individual, we 400 or 500 deep. Everybody get busy. You know what I mean? We all dress to impress. Not one incident kicked off. So it's not the streets. It's not the streets. If you never had respect before, but you got money, okay, it's a case of in the studio.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so if you've never had respect before, but you got some money, dudes is gonna listen to the
I hate them niggas, bro. I hate them niggas. I hate them niggas, big bro. I ain't going front. I hate them niggas, my nigga, because they think the world changes. They think things change. They think shit change, bro. Like a nigga supposed to respect the dollar amount. We don't niggas don't respect that, bro.
That's a fact.
Niggas don't care about that. Niggas care about integrity, bro. Honor, loyalty, trust, bro. Nigga don't give a fuck about no dollar amount, bro. And I'm happy you said that, bro. Cause niggas been getting money forever, bro. And that do not change who my brothers is, bro.
That's a fact. And that's what I try to tell dude. Like, if you don't have respect but you got money, dude's gonna respect the money, not you. That means that even though you have bread in your absence, people are gonna be who they were before they got there.
Real shit.
That means that if he's a robber and chain snatcher, when the money is not there to pay for everything to God, they're gonna snatch his chain.
Go back to go robbing chain. Facts.
It's in their nature.
Facts. And that
right?
also, bro, like now we put this in with the streets, because now look, where we come from, that's pretty much what these niggas know. If we say fuck the streets, we leave that for the world. How could we say that?
Facts.
That's where niggas came from.
And that's why I don't want to have somebody.
I mean, not robbing chain, but we know brothers who's from that world too, though. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Rob chain, sell drugs. Plus
you know, you feel me? But you come on. Niggas do everything. Like, so it's like, yo, when you got nothing, bro, and you gotta eat and you gotta live. I understand what brothers is going through. You can't say fuck them niggas, because niggas, what if niggas said fuck you if you down?
Facts. Now let me tell you something, KShine. The realest shit I ever witnessed when I was out there in Houston, fucking around with the lot, with Rap A Lot and all that, with mob ties. Jay Prince said, "Yo, I ain't in your business. I'm damn sure not counting your pocket. But do me a favor. Whatever you have going on outside there, leave it out there when you come inside here."
100.
That's all he said to me. He didn't say, "Yo, how much money you make?" One day I was the first one in Houston, literally, and somebody out there know the Prince family. Jay Prince said, "How he get that call before us?" The first one with the Charger. 06 Charger and 05. The first one. I had the 07 drop stars on it. They had a whole bunch of Magnums. Jay Prince had a whole bunch of Magnums and stuff like that, Impalas. And I popped out with that. He looked at me. He said, "Okay, homeboy, I see you. Is it clean?" I said, "What you mean? You clean inside?" Then, "Yeah, it's all right. You can park it inside the fence." And he pulled me to the side and said, "Listen, they don't care if it's yours or the dude next door. If they can put it on me, it means everything to them. So whatever you got going on in the street, leave it out there." You know what I'm saying?
That's gangster. Yeah.
Gangster. That's it, bro. So people say, "Oh, Jay Prince, they ain't robbed me." And he'll tell you, that motherfucker right there, I was playing with a bag. You know, because you was around me when I was coming to New York with the Louis bag.
I already know, bro.
25, 30K in it, right? So
I already be knowing.
Yeah, so they never asked me for a dime. And when I was bringing the bags, the Air Force One Snickers and the MP4 players out there, Jay Prince used to be buying half of that shit to give away around this time every year, Christmas. Yeah, how many MP4 players you got? I got 1,000. Hey, all right, I'm gonna give you $75 for each one of them. He said, "Come up for me. I only paid $15 for them." You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's like, yo, here. I'm like, yo, I pay here. I don't need to know how much you paid for them. I'm gonna tell you how much they mean to me. How much I feel the value. Hey, take them. You know what I'm saying?
That's tough. Yeah.
Yeah. So I say that to say this, right? To the Young Thugs and the 21 Savages, you can only get caught up in what you involved with, bro. Straight up.
That part.
The streets ain't tell you. The streets ain't tell you do that.
You responsible for your own actions, man.
Fact. Top of the game, Just
every man responsible
Good morning,
for
brother.
their own actions, bro. Like, you feel me? Niggas got choices. You feel me? We make decisions as men. We make decisions that we and unfortunately a lot of people don't want to stand on it when they get crazy. But niggas got to know what they sign up for. So if that's what niggas should be teaching niggas, not fuck them.
Exactly.
Know what you signing up for.
Exactly.
You feel like the youngins back in the days was crazier than nowadays?
I feel like it's. Oh, you asking me or the bro?
It doesn't matter.
Nah, you asked the case. I just said fuck no, but go ahead.
Yeah, that's
Go
what
ahead, bro. You can answer it.
I thought he said the truth right there. Yo, Sean, you there? KShine, you there? Nah. Damn.
He coming back. It's a little laggy. That's pop back in.
Nah, and my follow-up question was then what y'all think about, the K-Flock situation? That's just he's a tourist like you know. So
Yeah,
it's hard.
Hold up, man. How you know
You
my
can hear me
zodiac sign, son?
Yeah, man, you a bull.
Color, son.
You a bull, man. You a bull, man. Horns down, horns down.
Horns down. You know what I mean? But nah, K-Flock is a sad situation, bro. Like I've read it, I've seen it.
Yeah.
But I just feel like when he got in the mix, it goes back to what me and KShine were just talking. Somebody should have told him, man. Somebody should have pulled him aside. Yo, bro, you made it. Get out the street. Stop being loyal. As my son said, my guys. I tell my son, your guys, I leave you in the wind in a heartbeat. Your guys will watch you get murdered and probably wouldn't even tell me who murdered my son. Yeah. Again, we make decisions, we make choices, we live by them. He got to live by that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got to live by
my speaker valid?
Yeah, you good now.
Valid.
Oh yeah, nah. Without my fault. What I was saying, like, yo, what's a different generation? Like, the younger generation, you probably had like one or two niggas with this situation in the crew. These days, I don't know where these little niggas getting all these hammers from. You feel me? Like, so it's really wild. Back in the days, when I was growing up young, like 14 and shit like that, it was probably like two niggas out the crew, and you could spot them. So the chances of living in these situations were higher back then.
Yeah. Now let me answer that question for you, KShine. You know how they got all them guns, bro?
The police, you heard?
Yeah, agent provocateur nigga that's placed inside ghetto America.
Yep.
To make sure we get access to them and kill each other, not because they wanted to all die, but because when we get through killing each other, that recidivism rate goes back up. So now you have to pay police officers. The FBI get cases. This is why they turned the gun law to where you'll get more time for a gun than having a kilo of cocaine.
It sounds like some white boy Rick. Sound like some white boy Rick shit.
Yeah, I don't know about white boy Rick, but I know they have certain agencies and task force that's assigned to keeping access to a surplus of firearms that's dropped off in a location in the hood to their informants, and the informants in turn around and give it to
dropping
us.
them shits off in freight trains, all type of shit in the ghetto, bro.
Facts.
They dropping them shits off, bro.
Facts. For us to get a hold of them, and guess what happens now? Now your favorite motherfucking U.S. attorney and prosecutor is sitting on trial, trying 26 young black kids for murder. Yeah.
Man, that shit is crazy, man.
Yeah. So fuck the streets, no. Fuck the power.
You can't say fuck the. Who gonna tell them that though?
That's what I'm saying.
Who gonna teach them that's what's going on? When these crates of guns get in front of them, and they going through hell, right? And they saying, yo, I need to pay rent tomorrow. And they run into these guns. Who gonna tell them that this the setup? If we saying fuck the streets.
Mm-hmm. And at the point I'm making, like, nah, don't fuck the streets. Fuck the people who set these traps.
Or just say fuck the narrative. Let's change the narrative. This is what's gangster. This is what's gangster. Providing for my moms, mopping and sweeping the house, grocery shopping, cooking for my moms, making sure taking her to the bus stop. Shit like these youngins, I don't get it, man.
Yo, it's yo, man, it's crazy, man. But I feel like as
paying your own
G's,
phone
niggas gotta
bill,
take
keeping a fresh pair
accountability
of
some
sneakers
too,
on your
man.
feet. Like
You
these
feel me?
niggas, these youngins don't know what that is.
Yo, but listen, it's the people that raised them. You feel me? And you can't blame the youngins, bro. As G's, niggas gotta take accountability and do right and fix shit. We can't say fuck them.
Fact.
As G, they follow what they seen niggas doing, bro. You as a youngin, you always want to impress the master. You always want to show him that you capable. You always want to show that you able to do that. If they seen us getting busy, then they fucking going crazier to be for the acceptance. So it's for the G's to tell them niggas, nah, we was bugging, and this is not what y'all need to be doing, man.
But you know why it's hard? And the reason why I wanted you up here, and I'm glad, just came up here. It's hard. Well, they listen to me. I ain't gonna lie, they listen to me, but it's hard for people in my generation to do it because they've been indoctrinated with this mindset, old head. See, they don't listen to old heads.
It's funny that you talk about that,
because that's where all the lessons come
I'm
from.
starting
The
to realize
that's
a process.
The youngest is bugging.
That's like something that's never gonna go away.
Just hold on, one of your talk. Just wait a minute.
Yo, that niggas is bugging, bro. Because at the end of the day, that's where all the lessons come from. This is where the growth comes from. This is where the inspiration comes from. This is where everything comes from. For a youngin to not live, the fastest way to destruction, the quickest one to destruction, bro, is the one that say fuck what the old heads talking about, bro.
That's a fact.
Why wouldn't you listen to a nigga that did what you done 5 times, bro? Why fuck wouldn't you get the answer before you do it? That's dumb as fuck.
Yeah. I got a personal question, right, KShine?
Yeah.
Yo, what the fuck do you be thinking when you be preparing for a show, bro? Because I seen you walking there unrehearsed, and you remember you was at my 5 before your show.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, yo, like we just talking, we vibing, we kicking, we sipping, and you was like, I'm ready.
That was it. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. The streets. That's why we can't say fuck the streets. That hunger come from where we came from. Not having shit. It's easy for me to ponder off in 2 seconds and think about a hard time before I could think about a good one, bro.
KShine, you ever heard of this before? Everybody's definition of things is different. So maybe their definition of the streets is different from our definition of the streets.
That could be too, bro.
Because like we on the East Coast,
in order to judge it though, we gotta definitely know their definition. You 100% right, my brother.
Because everybody's definition of things is different,
Yeah. Not for sure. You 100% right, my brother. Yeah, we definitely gotta know. I'm just giving my perspective of it. I'm not even judging them. I'm just pretty much giving my perspective on how I feel. I don't really know what anybody else feel. You feel me?
Well, I'm from Coney Island, so yeah. Nothing
but
hooks out there.
So you pretty much on the same bop I'm on. Feel me?
Yeah, he from Coney Island. You heard Coney Island.
Coney.
He pretty much on the same bop. He pretty much feeling the same energy. You feel me?
Facts.
Yeah, so shout out to Payne.
Yeah, he from over there about Cary Gardens 230 and all that. The pink building.
Okay. Shout out to Gangsta Pink.
A little further down, 28th Street, the Gray's Inn down the way. Yeah, those streets right there, son.
Shout out to the whole Gangsta P too, man. Word.
You know what I mean?
The only one I see putting on out there is D Chambers. That's it. I don't see nobody else.
Yeah.
It's crazy, D Chambers been working for a minute, man. But you probably not looking. I'm pretty sure it's other brothers, bro. You just gotta get in tune, bro.
Yeah, and I feel like the ones that's amongst your generation, the youth, they gotta start to become comfortable with saying what they mean. That's where it comes from. Like, you want to tell them, but this is your man, and he's really headstrong into it. Yeah, we're gonna spin on him and snap. And dudes are not comfortable with saying, yo, bro, what? It ain't really that serious, man.
Niggas don't want to be looking like they scared or not down. But nah, exactly. Bro, it take more courage to tell a nigga he bugging, bro. I done seen the savages of the savages when they heated and tell a nigga by shit, you bugging, bro. You about to throw your fucking life away, bro.
Facts. Let me tell you something.
That comes from trying to prove a point.
KShine, I'm saying it because this is an inside statement, and you know about this statement. That's why dudes love me, but don't fuck with me, bro. I've always been comfortable with saying, yo, what? Nah, I ain't with that, man. What? Yo, you could do that. What you send a little homie for? You do that shit. You want?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell a gang. I'm gonna try to figure the logical way for freedom, success for my brothers before I steer them anyway. I'm never gonna tell them the way to crash out, bro. I'm always gonna try to find a way. A way where it makes sense, where they win and they successful, bro. Real shit, bro.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. This is something that CK talked about in a previous episode, and it's something that I started like really taking key to. I started really paying mind to. Yo, why is it that every other day when you go on the internet, you see us colored skin tone going against each other? That shit is corny, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, man, it's man, I'm sure it's 100 answers to that, man. And it's a fact, man. And I don't want to even say the wrong answer because everybody got, like you said, everybody got their own ways, man. But like unity is the best thing, man. If you look at, and this is no racial slur or nothing, but if you look at all foreigners, if you from New York, so you know the Latinos come through.
I already know what you're saying.
They stick together. They got even if they in the drug game or the stores, nigga, the flower shops or whatever.
Yo,
nigga, they whole family got one.
Family
got a block. They all in the same pot. They eating.
You can have 3 halal trucks on a block, and none of them beefing with each other.
The Africans got the whole.
They ain't beefing with each other, but
bro,
let you have 3 niggas on the block and they all selling.
Did I go backwards for a minute, KShine, and Jess?
Yeah.
Right. Let me answer that question for you, Jeff. This is why, right? You already know I'm in tune. You know, I got knowledge of self. You know, in the very beginning when I was amongst the gods on the earth, right? So the question that I put out there, let me answer for you now, Jess, right? Because it's a biological, or should I say, they set the illusion that we're going to receive more gold for our labor, which is more than we receive from our own people. You understand what I'm saying? Like me and KShine decide we're going to do X, Y, Z. I'm only going to make $1,000 with KShine, but for me to follow this trend, I'm promised that when we hit this lick, I'm going home with $120,000. That money might not even be there. You see how you can apply that to the lessons? Anytime we're promised to receive more gold for our labor, gold can in this cell phone could be gold. And this could be my cell phone because you promised me an iPhone 16 Pro Max. It has more value to me at that particular time and moment. So we jump out the window for it. That's why we continue to kill each other, rob, steal from each other, without having enough good sense in the thought to say, damn, you know what? I'm fucked up. KShine fucked up. He just came up. If I take that money for him, that puts him back to where I'm at. He definitely coming back to get his money.
Well, shit.
You understand what I'm saying? So, and I hope the people out there grab that. People read mathematics, knowledge represent the foundation, the black man, and wisdom is the wise words, or the female is symbolic to son, man, woman, child. But it's more deeper than that.
Yo, I think
the science is deeper than that.
I swear on everything I love. I think one of the most ugliest traits that these youngins nowadays have is getting money and then flexing on their brothers. Like, yeah, I got more money than you. Since when that been a fucking cool thing? Yeah, show me $1, show me $100. Like, go have that energy with the white folk, not the Caucasians, not your skin tone, your kind, your brothers. Like, that shit is corny. Yeah, I got more money than you. My car's better than you. My crib is better. Everything I get it is all about money, but at the same time, like, to put your brother down, put your own kind down because they making less money than you. How is that fucking cool? That should be the most corniest shit to me.
Now let me tell you something, right, John? I see, hear, and believe a lot of the things that you see, hear, and believe, right? But I try to refrain from using the term white man, white woman, or white people. This is why. KShine, the witness. That's who gave me all those hundreds of thousands and gave me job sites in New York, not black people. The Jew, remember I had the Jews, KShine?
Yeah, I remember.
Anytime
you
I
was
wanted
putting
to
all
do something,
but the good thing, the part you never talk about, bro, and you need to, bro, all the brothers that you took off the streets, that all the brothers that you put to work, all the brothers that had nothing with their life, niggas wasn't doing shit. Now
It's
they
sad.
successful
It's
black
sad.
men, bro.
It's sad,
That so
KShine,
niggas
because
can't say fuck the streets. That's what I'm on, bro.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying that CK is looking for like some kind of like personal gain from talking about that, but it's sad because like nobody gives a fuck about that. Yeah, he did this, he did that. He could go on, bro. I didn't watch CK for
Nah, you
years.
can't say
and
nobody give a fuck about that. You tweaking. The niggas that made
ungrateful
it from
people,
nothing definitely
ungrateful
give
people,
a fuck about that.
ungrateful people. That's a better way to say it.
A nigga
Ungrateful
like me,
motherfuckers.
he ain't even do it for me, but I give a fuck about that because I see these niggas' faces, how they treating their kids now, how they living now
And
because of what the bro did. That's
and if it
honorable
and
shit.
if it
That's
and if
it.
it
It
wasn't
ain't
and if
about money
and
for
if
like niggas be crazy, son.
and if it wasn't for a CK standing up and doing what he doing, who would be?
Bro.
You know why? You know why I did all that, Jess? This is why I did that, right? Because I told myself, unless I was going to prison for murder, for somebody hurting my family, like my mother, my kids, my children, I would never even look at that revolving door again in my life. And it wasn't just about me not looking at the door. I didn't want me or my brothers to ever have to face that door. So I came home. I did extensive training, OSHA training, vocational trades. And when I got in, while I was doing it, I was networking and basically winging the instructors. Once I wing them, I will make a price deal with them. All right, so I got a site right here. I stand to make $150,000. What you want off of that to teach my brothers OSHA 30?
Crazy.
Give me 10 grand. You got 500 people. Say no more. Off top. And
crazy.
KShine, how many times I put the list out for dudes to sign it? OSHA class, free training time.
Nah, facts. That shit was going out monthly, nigga. That shit was going out. Then it got to like 2 weeks, nigga was putting that shit out. Like, like, yo, this nigga really getting niggas off the streets, bro. Brody really putting on, bro.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I was so, and they were appalled. I was appalled and offended that, these uneducated fools, the Mr. Walk You Down with the pole niggas is saying fuck the streets when the streets in the condition today, how y'all made it. By telling the young dude it's good to walk him down. We can't catch him where his mama live at. Walk him down. Are you serious? And now when the fuck the streets down, how about sitting on the panel of your peers, because you're not my peer, of your peers, and you have this panel saying, yo, we humbly apologize to all the lives that we're responsible for, the youth.
And the violence.
For preaching violence. We now understand. You get a benefit that you get a window, the little wiggle room.
They also that part too, but they also got to understand the difference between entertainment and real life.
Thank you.
They got to understand it, because if I tell my story, some of that shit is in my story. I can't leave that shit out. Some of the shit is shit I overcame, but I'm definitely going to tell niggas that is not the way to go, because nigga, that shit is not the life you want to be in. That's not the fucking trauma you want on you, bro.
Facts.
So, but as far as like entertainment, like you gonna hear shit in a lot of people music that come from, because this is shit we seeing every day. It's like we reporting what's being seen, and that shit ain't gonna stop overnight. Niggas ain't gonna stop killing niggas overnight. Niggas ain't gonna, like, no matter how much fuck the streets niggas want to do, it ain't gonna stop overnight.
You know what the realest is, KShine? Again, I'm gonna step backwards. Remember when Jay-Z was having his moment, back to back, right?
Yeah.
And then you heard Coming of Age. Nah, this ain't just against your little nigga bleak. We point to you motherfuckers live on the streets.
Yeah. Real shit.
He told his truth. I had the gas hole for Easter clothes. This is where we come from. We don't come from kick a nigga door and shoot his grandmother. They ain't our lingo, bro.
Nah.
And this is why all these indictments is taking place, because whether it has something to do with it or not, You just talked about what happened 2 weeks ago in your song, and
Real
then
shit.
dropped it.
Real shit. Real shit.
Then you dropped it. Now it's on iTunes and everywhere else. Tidal, and the young dudes is eating it up. Why? Because y'all know living down south is like living in Afghanistan. Them niggas about that work.
Real shit.
Yo,
They about that work.
Yo, KShine,
I mean,
somebody
hold
asked.
on, Jess. Hold on, Jess.
My bad.
This is important, right? Because I know I said, yeah, you Southern boys, not the Southern boys, but the misled Georgia cats that's misled by these weirdos that basically forsake y'all and left y'all for dead now.
Mm-hmm.
Put it out there because y'all gangster and really about that life. Y'all was really walking shit down and running up on shit and dying in parking lots and clubs and all that. And now they saying, fuck y'all.
I think
hold on, Jess. Hold on. Let me land. I got you. Right?
And it's like on some G shit out in the streets. It's like niggas saying fuck me too. Like, you feel me?
Yeah. And that's the point I'm making. Like, not I apologize, for doing certain things. And now after my current situation, I now realize I erred and said it was okay to pop over to Draco or come outside with your gun on wearing it like a belt and all the other shit they was talking about. Take back what you can take back from the hurt. You don't say, fuck it, I quit and leave the hurt there. If you know you misled and you're responsible by coercing, do music, then you take that. Because in hip-hop, we didn't do all that in hip-hop.
I might be wrong, CK, about this. I might be wrong, but I feel like this is a thing. I feel like a lot of people dick ride New York because we the limelight. And I feel like once certain individuals seen that, oh, they got some drop your flag shit going on over there. Let's do the same thing. Let's do the same thing, but change the name and change the, oh, fuck the streets. It's not called drop the flag, but fuck the streets. Like, no, don't stop trying to follow us, New York, and talk about New York. And everybody want to worry about fucking New York right now. Get off our dick, man. Leave us alone. Like, worry about y'all politics.
Guess what, though? That's sectional and separation. So I agree with your point, but I don't agree with get off our dick. Why? Because now you're talking like your generation.
Got you.
You see what I'm saying? Like, you're talking like your generation. How about just say, in a lot of ways, they do trend set off of New York. Okay, cool. But now, the flip side of that is the past 10 years, New York has been trying to make music like them.
True.
We didn't have drill music in New York.
Until Chief Keef.
When you start drilling, now you're following Chief Keef and Lil Durk in them.
We always had gangster music though. That's the difference between drill music and gangster. Like, I ain't doing no drill. I don't get them type of beats. That's not even my era. I'm from the era of like
Cassidy
hip-hop,
and
like,
shit.
You know what I'm saying? Kissing them niggas like
OG Blue, salute.
Them drill beats wasn't around.
Yes, OG
you know what I'm
Blue.
Saying? That type of music. I grew up on that type of shit. You feel me?
You can hear us, Blue?
I don't think
Blue, you can hear us? Yeah, this is my hiccup, man. But you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, like it's a different too though. The niggas be mixing up drill music and gangster music. Like, gangster music, you gonna hear street shit in it. But we not saying go kill niggas. You gonna hear what happens in that street shit. You feel what I'm saying?
I got a question for you, KShine.
What's up, big bro?
How's parenthood, man?
Man, it's the best thing, man, that change. And that's I ain't gonna lie, that's part of the reason a nigga gotta get a message out. Cause I start seeing my kids just clicking on shit because they daddy face on it. So I can't have them feeling like, man, that I gotta let them know nigga was misled and the nigga
change the narrative.
Yeah, I gotta change the narrative, bro.
Yeah, facts. What about you?
They just click on it because
I don't got no kids. I'll be staying away from these bitches. They be stressing me the fuck out, raising my blood pressure, man. I don't got time for it, man. These young little bitches, man. I'm good, man.
I don't knock you, man. I mean, but that's important. Like, let me drop a truth, right? And I don't cap, KShine, but this past year been a rough year for me. You know what I mean? Like, I made
It don't look it.
I made, yeah, because I mean, my trouble years and my fucked up is not another nigga fucked up. But I made a couple of bad investments, you know, some financial, some investment in humans. You understand what I'm saying? And um I was I would describe and wait, if you heard it, you'd be like, hell, that ain't who CK is. But they didn't know it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, I kind of dealt with like containing control of myself, you know, people lying and you know, just playing the back and forth gossip game. This is why I say I don't really rock without people because, you know, people don't care about what you're going to do financially. People don't care about your individual happiness. They don't even care about their own happiness. You know what I'm saying? And it led to me making some fucked up decisions in terms of, you know, just who I was as a character. I almost self-destructed and did something that I said I would never do again. You know what I mean? And I had to grab myself before I trapped myself.
But that's honorable, bro, to see that, bro, before you crash out, bro. That's the most important part, though. You feel me? I know a lot of things you can't get into depth with, but the most important part is that you see the direction that it's going before it get there. So you got the time to alter it and make it right and go the right direction you need it to go. You feel what I'm saying? And
yeah, he'll be back. I think he's lagging again. You know, but that's what happened when you're not living in the 5 boroughs no more like that. I mean, shit go in and out. Blue, what's going on? Blue, you can hear us?
Salute, yeah, I can hear you. What's happening?
And salute, Blue. How you? All right?
I'm good. I'm traveling right now, but you know, I like to chime in with my brothers.
Yeah, well, you already know what the topic is, man. We're just trying to like paint a different picture for dude to understand that. Yeah, for me myself, yeah, I was mad too about you know the whole you know fuck the street situation and all that. So now I got my own campaign trying to get people to understand that it's not necessarily fuck the streets, but fuck, you know, that criminal element or that street mentality because it is a downfall. It's a whole lot more downfall than it is you know, blowing up, life changing. You know what I mean? It'll change
yo,
your
but
life,
my
but it'll
fault, what I
change
was
the
saying, bro,
opposite.
my fault. Yo, it's been a tough year for everybody though, bro.
Yeah.
This year wasn't the year for niggas to I feel like this year was the year for niggas to realize shit, to see who's around them. This year was a year for waking up for niggas, bro. This year was like letting you know who was for you, who's not. Like it almost was like a redirection on everybody's life type shit. Like,
yeah,
I feel like everybody this year was experiencing some weird ass shit all year, bro.
Top Shot was good.
Yo, what's up? What's up? CK chilling, brother.
I know we up here bobbing. I mean, but yeah,
I see. I just came to chime in a little bit. Nah. The brother was talking. My bad, bro. Go ahead.
Nah, you good, bro. Salute. Top of the morning, home team.
Yeah, I ain't gonna spend too long. You know what I mean? Because I know y'all OGs, y'all want to do y'all thing. But my thing with the streets is like, you know what I'm saying? The streets ain't, the streets don't love anybody, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like what CK was talking about yesterday, I was there for a little while. You know, uh, CK said he kind of liked the street and he kind of hated at the same time. That's what I feel from him. Am I correct, CK?
yeah. I mean, you know,
You love it, but you don't. You
no,
got a
yeah,
love-hate relationship with the street.
yeah. Let me ask you a question, Top Shot. You know, I hate when you do that. You say something, you keep on talking. Listen, right? This is how it go right here, right? I'm perfectly fine and at home in the streets, but I don't like the politics that come with it and the mentality of the people that dwell within it. There you go.
That sounds good. That's the same thing I'm saying. Facts.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Blue? What's your take on it?
Well, give me some insight on the topic, like exactly what y'all discussing.
We talking about fuck
Ask
the
me a
streets.
question.
We talking about fuck the streets. What's your take on it? Do you think they correct in saying fuck the streets?
Well, it depends on. I mean, when you say "fuck the street," exactly what are you talking about? So, I
You have to
mean,
ask them. I didn't
fuck
say it,
hanging
Blue.
out in the street,
Yeah.
fuck selling drugs in the street, fuck robbing in the street. I mean, what's the interpretation of it?
I took it as all the bullshit that they created in the streets. Not us, but them. They created all that stick talk and all the rest of that shit, and was giving dudes money to buy hammers and all this other dumb shit. And now they said because they got in trouble for it. This the hook, line, and sinker right here, Blue. They got in trouble for it, and now that they got probation and they can't really travel how they want to travel, now it's fuck
Now
the
they
streets.
saying fuck us. Now they saying fuck
You know
us.
what I mean? It
Can
was
I
okay.
can I
You
say
was trying to
something?
emulate us.
So I was raising my hand. So I was raising my hand, CK. I know you get mad at me. I
Hey,
know you get
niggas
mad
get in
at me,
trouble all
CK.
the
But
time,
listen,
bro. Hey,
Huh?
big bro, niggas
but
get in
can I
trouble
say
all the
something?
time, big bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Can I say something?
Yeah,
Can I say something? Somebody like 21 Savage, right?
Uh-huh.
His word don't mean nothing because he rapped about these type of things, carrying sticks, blicking people, all of that weird shit he used to rap about. But now when it don't benefit him, right?
Right.
Because let's see, don't forget, he don't have no green card, no papers, right? But he's rich.
Mhm. Yo, his streets is
Y'all
in a whole
forgot.
nother country, bro.
Huh?
His streets is in a
He's
whole
from
nother
England.
country.
Yeah.
It's
He
not
don't
Exactly.
have
even
no
his
papers
streets.
in America. Yeah. All right,
Exactly.
Doc.
That's the point I'm making, though. He don't get in trouble. He don't sing this song he's singing
I
now.
don't think, I say that to say I know he's from the A, but how does it go if he do get in trouble? Like, is he going through the same process we
He
go
getting
through?
deported.
Like,
Nah, he getting deported.
see, I don't know about you. Feel what I'm saying? That's why that's different, bro.
Yeah, dog, he getting deported.
You know
That's what he
why?
got to go through.
We
You
going
know
through
why?
hell. We go to
You
hell
can
every
have,
time we get in trouble, bro.
you know why? Because you can have all the money in the world, but once you get on that side right there, it don't mean nothing if you can travel everywhere but over the U.S. and Canada. Man, when you got a felony, you can't reach Canada.
Real talk.
So
I can never go over there, bro. I can't battle over there. Nothing. They was having events over there. They wouldn't let me do nothing. And I ain't have my shit in mad long.
yeah.
Listen to this. Listen to this. I think they give you like 15 years of not like after 15 years you can travel to Canada. So I heard. I don't know. I have family in Canada who told me that, so I don't know. You know what
But them
I'm saying?
I
niggas could
You're gonna
know.
have
come
to
over
Google
here
it
with
to
all
find
type
out.
of records, though.
Yeah, I was told
Yeah,
straight
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
about it.
America let all them people out over
That
here.
shit
Yeah.
crazy.
Hey, yo, KShine, you can go up in there. I mean, you drive through there, and
Yeah.
you go across that bridge and pass border patrol. Sometimes they ask for your passport. Sometimes they breeze by. But now, when you coming back and they
Nah,
hit
that's
that
against the
shit,
law. They can't do that, CK.
yes, they do, bro. I've done it already, right? Well, on the way
What?
back in, and they ask you for that. They ask you for that passport, and you give it to them, and they immediately they scan it. They tell you, listen, if you ever try this shit again, you won't be going back to the U.S. Get the fuck off our soil. They mean it. Yeah, they mean it.
Yeah, you got lucky, bro. I ain't fucking with them.
Yeah, I got
They gonna
lucky
have me
going in that
hostage
motherfucker.
underneath somebody Canadian prison, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, Canadian prison probably a cakewalk, bro. They don't live like us, like in America. Come on now.
What? Are you
Yeah.
crazy?
They're not thorough
Yo,
like
but we
us.
ain't never been there.
What
That's
do
what
you
I'm
mean?
saying. Niggas can't sleep in some places we ain't never seen. Yo, I done been to places, right, that I thought was some bullshit ass rinky dink town. And I'm like, yeah, nigga, I'm coming out here, no chop, red ragged up. It is what it is. Nigga, I turn the corner and I see nothing but slums, nothing but niggas with. I'm like, oh shit, nigga, you gotta.
Oh
I never
yeah,
even heard this place a day
Yeah.
in my life. I've been mad
Yeah.
places
yeah.
like
You a
that.
black man coming like that. Yeah, they're gonna come out with a lynch mob. Yeah, of course.
So I believe,
Exactly.
Feel me?
anywhere in the world, nigga, everywhere in the world got a place.
That's a whole fact, man. Yo, we got about
Can I say
seven.
something? Speaking
Hold
about
on, hold on.
Canada. Oh my bad.
Top
My
that. Wait a
bad.
minute. Wait. Calm down. We got about 7 more minutes, y'all, and then I'm gonna bring it to the end because I have a couple uploads I got to work on as well.
All right.
There you go. Say what you want, Top Shot.
No, I was saying, referring back to Canada again. You can't even spit on the floor without getting arrested or a ticket. And I land with that, bro.
You saying where,
Exactly.
Canada? You said in
Mm-hmm.
Canada you
Yeah,
can't
it's
spit
really
without
clean
getting a
out
ticket?
there. You can't spit on the floor. You can't spit on the floor.
You mean
Throw
in that
garbage on the
aspect?
floor.
Okay,
None of
pardon
that.
me. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
definitely crazy and different.
Yeah, but check it out, right? That's enough for Canada, man.
No. I want to.
Anybody got
Canada
something to
real
say?
quick.
Any questions y'all want to ask KShine? Ask him now before the live end.
Okay, look, can I get the floor?
I just gave you the floor.
I appreciate it. Look, KShine, I just
What's
want
up?
big salute to you as an MC myself. My big brother sit and watch battle raps all day long, and I just remember seeing you going crazy. So I just want to give my appreciation to you through this hip hop thing, of you being like a good representation for the youth and for everybody that want to see what hip hop actually do as far as a performative aspect. I just want to appreciate you right now for you just holding the torch for that. You know what I mean?
Yo,
So
thank you, man. I
bro.
appreciate that. That mean a lot, bro.
That's
That
a
was
fact, bro.
sincere.
Niggas
Thank you,
got
bro.
kids
Real
and
shit.
all that. You know what I mean? So it's like
100.
these kids got to learn these skills, bro. Like we the tradesmen. You know what I'm saying?
They gotta listen to the OGs though. That's where I'm learning it from, bro.
All right. So boom, the OGs, right? Now niggas is talking about Canada this morning. I feel like when that nigga Kendrick put his foot down on all them bugs, them shits went scattering, my nigga. That's a fact. And like you said, it's a different type of year. I feel like since bro did that shit redirected everybody to the truth. You know what I mean? And I also want to spread a big light.
That's
on
crazy
MCs.
you say that. That's kind of a fact, bro. Whoa.
Yeah, no, that's a thing. That's all that's really going on.
Real
but
shit,
on the regular though,
that's crazy you said that.
On
I didn't even
the
realize
East
that.
Coast,
That's
on
wild.
our end, on the east of the East, of the beast of the East, is like, bro, I think that type of shit just shine a light on the niggas that really, really, not saying that they don't rap, but I just feel like they lackluster, right? So it's like it just showed a highlight on the people that really talk about something in their music, that really got skills. Like a nigga like Logic. Like everybody think Logic is a bozo, a buster, a lame, blah, blah, blah. But that nigga can rap. So I don't really got time for people that really be hating on niggas like battle rappers or real rappers. Like, you know what I mean? Like we gotta shed this light and show that these people like Logic, somebody who I look up to, or Kendrick, niggas speak on the streets all fucking day. But you don't hear a nigga talking about smoking niggas or killing niggas.
Right.
Niggas is really
and that's
real
what I was
life
getting
rapping.
at. It's just gangster music. It's gangster
real
rap.
life
It's the
rap.
difference between drill music and gangster rap, bro.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So I just wanted to shed a little bit of light on that and just say that I appreciate y'all fellas for having this talk. And a lot of people say F the streets, F the streets. I've been rapping since I don't even know, since I was about 11, 12, whatever. But now I'm 32 and all of my music is all on some self-defense type shit. So I don't get why people be saying F the streets or whatever.
Yeah, we ain't got nothing to attack no more.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like it's a certain way to go about this thing. You ain't really got to keep talking about your crimes and your crimes and all of that. You can just make up fictional stories, bro.
Hey, KShine.
Yo.
Right.
So thank you.
On another note, with your permission, is an eye for me, not on this live, but for another live, to just put together a whole little glossary of how young you was with your career.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely, man. Look, all my stories is authentic, man. I'm listening. Yeah, hell yeah, man.
I'm gonna put it together for you because they thinking I'm talking like, you know, a teenager now, yo. I'm talking about at the tender age, KShine is rapping, right? But I'm gonna bring it on up to it, Professor Shine, and I'm gonna bring it all the way up. And when y'all see his story, you're gonna be like, yo, wow.
That's what's happening.
He about to really wow me up. It's all good though. Let's do it.
Yeah. You know that. Got you. Guarantee I'm gonna do it. Yeah. All right, so that's
Nah,
why.
it's all good. Let's do it, bro.
All right, I'm on it, baby. All right, so listen, y'all. With that said, I'm gonna probably conclude later on with another live, maybe around 7:38 tonight. Tune in to the 212 show. It's basically never open discussion. It's probably gonna be a different topic. Like I ain't gonna drag the fuck the street thing up and all that, but you know, I'm back, man. 212 show is back, and we need to start talking about defining things like black positivity, black growth and development, and stop black on black
That
crime.
part.
Yeah.
Amen.
That
In
part.
Jesus'
Real
name,
estate,
amen.
shit like that. Get the brothers focused. Let's go, man.
All right. So with that said, salute. You know
Salute.
my slogan, man. Grocery sell more than dope. We out.